Hey guys and girls, French Trooper here, and welcome to the step-by-step analysis where we learned quicker, where you guys kind of get to learn what took me hours of practice, and you can just apply it and try to go for leaderboard after that. That's the idea. Or just do the fight because it's part of it, it seems. Okay, so I will go over everything here. Alright, so the overall goal here is to get on the bottom right. You want to see the number 5, okay? Currently, you can see the number 4. It's a flame count, okay? When you have at least 5 flames on the ground, your quit rate is equal to, I think, 99 or 100%. And that's something you really want to get because you want to quit, and 100% is what you want to get at, okay? Okay, so to get that, as you will see, I throw my number 4 on the ground, okay? And boom, okay, so a few things happen here. First, I throw my number 4 on the ground, which you will see gives me, okay, I have right now 5 flames, okay, so max quit rate. So that's one thing, get your quit rate maxed out, then triggering hyperfocus as usual with the King's Gavelance. I put it to the ground, and if you get 1 quit, hyperfocus happens, and there you go. You have a massive 42% extra damage, okay? Then to trigger the reinforcement, you have to shoot the boss at least 5 times yourself. Do not think that if your lens hits the boss 5 times, it counts. It doesn't. You have to shoot yourself manually like this, okay? Which I did very fast. This gun has an insane fire rate, so you can easily get the 5 stacks, okay? This will give you, if you don't know, an extra damage, okay? Then try to aim pretty much at the center of the boss. I like to aim at his belly, a little bit upward, okay? And just don't move too much. Really try to focus on aiming there, okay, there we go. I stunned the boss. Okay, so hyperfocus, I wanted to trigger again in a few seconds, so okay. One thing you need to know, the trigger module being extremely important here. It's literally key. That's my damage, okay? It has a little bit of a cooldown, okay? So every time you use your number 3, you have like 3 seconds left where you have nothing to do but to wait. So that's when I like to either trigger, make sure that hyperfocus happens again by putting a lens down, or I also like to use my number 1, to also get stacks, to get, once again, always have 5 flames on the ground, okay? So there we go. I get the boss. This time off, okay. So for the second time you shoot the boss, sometimes it's going to be kind of AFK, so just really shoot at the belly, don't bother moving, just keep shooting straight there, okay? So the boss is already halfway and it's only been 25 seconds, okay? Okay, here I put some lenses again to make sure hyperfocus happens again, okay? And I decided to shoot precisely where I shoot, okay? Slightly above the ground, okay? I shot at the armor, I don't shoot the top of the boss, okay? And the damage I did there was pretty insane, okay? This was like insane, like crits all around, perfect, okay? So there we go. At this point there is 20 seconds left, I'm almost done. I don't care about the pillars, by the way. I don't do the F, I don't need to, I don't die from them. They don't do anything to me. My cooldown pretty much at the end of the run is not even affected by the pillars, okay? Because I don't need cooldown. So yeah, there you go. And yeah, just shooting in the middle again, nothing too crazy, I would say. Not so complicated, okay? The build, I would say, in this video, I would really suggest to check the build because everything matters very much, okay? And you will see your damage drastically improve depending on how many pieces you get of the build, okay? And by pieces, I mean a maxed out, very specific maxed out reactor, chill reactor, and a very, the trigger module, obviously the best one you can get, stuff like that. So yeah, number 1, very happy. Pretty much destroyed the world record by 15 seconds, so super cool, okay? So good luck. KGL if you're going to try again, and thank you to himself, SongsOfRaze, and whoever else contributed at spreading the build that I was able to see and almost copy paste, okay, almost, except for the few changes and upgrades I made. So yeah, see you next time. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more of this, or anything. So for Descendant, I simply love the game. I enjoy it. I actually have fun. Okay, so yeah, see you next time. Bye bye. Alright, it's build time, but let's be a little bit serious, less serious, sorry my English, than usual. So for Blair, the skin I have is the regular one, and as you can see there are the colors, okay. For the body skin, I have the nice outfit for, for males, okay, which I think looks super cool, especially with these colors. There you go. Okay, now let's go straight to the build and tell you guys a little bit why I made this build and how it came up. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I did check a video from the YouTuber SongsOfRaze. I don't know if I say that properly. I hope so. If not, my bad. Trying my best. Anyways, very eruption. So I spent for the previous month, I would say, a lot of time fighting the world crusher, okay, to make sure to get the best rolls possible, at least as much as I could, okay. And I got a wave eruption perfect, maxed out skill power times 110%, which matters very freaking much. This matters way more than you think if you want to place high in the leaderboards. With Blair, I would say first get a very good roll on a wave eruption, because this is your damage, this is everything, okay. This is how your fire skill power turns into chill skill power, okay. That's thanks to this does everything. So the incoming damage reduction, the first roll purple, doesn't matter one bit. It's just a minus damage reduction on you. You get hit, you take less damage, who cares? You don't do more DPS, okay. Alright, to go with this idea, I kind of clutched it, I think, and instead of having the regular, just like everyone else does, having focus on dimension, okay, or just dimension specialist, I went with battle stamina, right? Simply to have more skill duration, which I think ultimately ended up as me taking the top spot and the world record. So very happy from this tiny choice. Over on that, the rest of the build is not thanks to me. I found it on SongsOfRaze YouTube, okay, so thank you for that, Songs. I don't know if he originated the build himself. I think it came from another source. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, whoever you are, SongsOfRaze and others who made this together, just write a comment and I will pin your comment if you came up with the idea first, okay? So let's go to the rest. On this battle of stamina, super cool thing, we have maximized duration, skill extension, to really extend the duration of number 3, because the longer this lasts, the more this will trigger and the more damage you get, because nothing else does damage like this. And then, to make sure that we quit with this, we have front lines, emergency measures, and that's pretty much it. You don't need more than that. And then obviously for the damage, kill concentration, okay, and chill specialist to turn your fire into chill with this, okay. Yeah. And then for the cooldown, nimble fingers and oh yeah, and MP conversion. I couldn't find it, don't know why, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so I was able to find by farming fairly quickly a perfect reactor, which matters very much in this instance. I really wanted to have the best tools because obviously you're going to get more damage, and I knew I could be first, so I went all in, okay. I made sure to max out a good reactor, okay. So yeah, Colossus critically damaged dimension, so frozen phase reactor, okay, that's what you need to go with if you want to place in the leaderboards. Otherwise, just go with any dimension chi reactor and who cares, right? Then okay, so then the auxiliary power. Nothing else really can help you much here, because you're going to rely on chill on the Descendant that doesn't do chill. So so everything that's related to fire doesn't do much for you, okay? So Slayer by just affecting your overall skill power is very clutch here, so good idea. Whoever came with that, okay? Then innovation reinforcement, chill focus rounds, which triggers when you shoot and hit the boss directly, okay? So if you throw your Kingsguard lance and think that, and then the lance hits the boss for you, that doesn't work, okay? You need to hit directly the boss at some point 5 times, okay, to make this happen and get the extra 20% chill ATK, okay? But I decided to go with extra MP for a very specific reason, so I don't have to waste 1 or 2 seconds using the skill number 2 sometimes, instead of using the skill number 1 to get my critical hit rate higher, which you understand if you did see the step-by-step analysis. And here, extra duration, because extra duration is extra wave eruption, okay? And yeah, now the arcade tuning. So I pretty much copy paste that, okay? Be honest with you. I tried different stuff. I tried to go there. I tried different mutant cells, but ultimately, whoever came with that first was really smart, and I ended up with the same exact result. So good job. So Arche overheat shield extremely powerful here. Matters very much. Don't get hit. And well, this one I also came up with it because it's used in every leaderboard pretty much. Arche concentration, very very strong, and the way you trigger that is very simple. You just have to trigger this, okay? And yeah, for the gun, I was using the Kingsguard lance. My Kingsguard lance does extra damage compared to other Kingsguard lances because I made sure to have a good amount of damage, let's just say that. So chill priority, for example, is massive on this gun, if you don't know. But anyways, so build isn't very important, I would say. Blair and his case is one matter mass, so yeah, you can check the walls for yourself. There we go. So yeah, thank you for watching. I can subscribe for more videos like this that is coming these days, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.